It happened last night just before 11 o'clock. A 2008 Toyota Yaris ran the light at the tri-intersection, clipped the front of a 2008 Hyundai Tucson SUV, and drove head-on into the concrete traffic light at the corner of the intersection. The driver of the SUV was treated and released. The man behind the wheel of the Yaris was in critical condition at GMH as of this afternoon. In the back seat of the Yaris, a 4-year-old girl on the floor, who survived the crash but died at Naval Hospital this morning.
She was lifeless, non-responsive, and medics were performing CPR. They were able to get a pulse, and she was, when she was taken to Naval Hospital, and then later she died this morning at 7 a.m.
This was more than just an unfortunate accident, because the driver of the Yaris with the 4-year-old girl in the back was fleeing a pursuing police car at high speed.
A highway patrol officer was traveling southbound along Route 8 here when he noticed the Yaris heading northbound and clocked him at about 62 miles an hour. The highway patrol officer did a U-turn, gave chase with his lights on. The driver of the Yaris pulled into this Shell station as if he were going to stop, but he didn't. Instead, he drove around the pumps, came out the other side, and continued northbound on Route 8. And he was clocked at doing more than 100 miles an hour before the crash.
So he sped off from that Shell station with the intention, it seems like, of getting away.
I don't know I don't know what his intention was. However, that it is what it is. It was,
100 miles an hour.
Yeah. The officer could see up ahead that the light was red, and the operator of the Yaris ran that red light, colliding with another vehicle that was attempting to make a left turn onto Route 10.
And all the while he was pursued by an officer who had his lights on. So
Correct.
how was the child restrained?
It appears that the child was only using the lap part of the seatbelt in the rear. The shoulder part, the strap, was behind the child. So it appears that she only had a minimal amount of coverage.
How should she have been restrained?
Well, a child that age should be either in a child safety seat or a booster seat. It just boggles our mind. It's a senseless act.
Didn't need to happen.
It didn't need to happen. And I don't know what the reason was, and until this this individual is able to recover and be questioned by our investigators, we won't know the whole reason behind why he ran.
It's not yet clear whether the man in critical at GMH was the father of the 4-year-old girl who died. Their names have not yet been released. Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.